Hello there and welcome. Today we're going to do mini cheesecakes and I'm going to show you how to do them. Now, to start with, we need all the ingredients for the pastry base and then we need the ingredients for the filling. So let's get started first off with the pastry base. We need 100 grams of sugar, we need 2 eggs, we need 200 grams of yogurt, we need 130 grams of plain flour, we need a half a tablespoonful of bicarbonate of soda, and we need 50 grams of melted margarine. And for the filling, we've got 500 grams of ricotta cheese, which I've already used the hand blender just to smooth it down a little bit. We need 100 grams of sugar, we need 3 eggs, 1 tablespoonful of semolina, and then for the decoration on the top, we're going to put some blueberries on there. Okay, and we're using a silicone muffin tray to make these quiches in, and let's get started. Okay, let's put the eggs in first. Now I'm going to use this little hand beater, but if you want to use a hand blender, then by all means please do. Alright, and then to that we're going to add the sugar. Keep blending it in. Right, I think that's mixed up quite nicely, so we'll now add the yogurt. There we go. Right, mix that all in. Going quite nicely. Now we'll add in the bicarbonate of soda. And I'll sprinkle that around evenly if I can. Yep, there we go. Right, good. Let's just check, see if there's anything left in there. Don't think so. Keep stirring it in. Doing quite nicely. And now we're going to add in the eggs. Sorry, the butter. My mistake. The margarine or butter, whichever you wish. There we are, it's out of the way. It's all blending in very nicely now. And now the last bit to go in is the flour. So let's add that in. Right, there we are, let's keep going. Right, we're just making sure we got everything in there. Keep mixing it round, going around. Right, I've decided just to use the blender just to smooth it down a bit. There we go. Right, there's the consistency of the base, the pastry base, so that's how it should be. So we'll get started now on making this one. So there's our 500 grams of ricotta, and we'll add the cheese, or some of it anyway, to see what the taste is like. Let's mix that together. So you need to check your sweetness yourself. So let's add some more. Right, I've put all the sugar in because I think we need it. So now let's add the eggs to the mix. And mix together. I'm using the blender to make sure that we get it mixed very, very nicely together. Right, we've mixed that rather well, so now we just need to add the semolina and mix it in. Right, this is our silicone muffin tray, and I've put a little bit of butter around the edges in there just in case it sticks. It's not supposed to as it's silicone, but you never know. Now I've just prepared the first one, as you can see. All right, it's about halfway up in each of the muffin bases, so I'll just pour a little bit more into this one. Right, and a little bit more in that one, I think. Not quite enough. There we go. And we'll do the next one. Right, we've finished putting in the base, and it's nice to try and make them as even as possible. There was a bit too much in the last one, so I've taken a little bit out and put it into another one. And I've made a little bit of a mess there, but we'll clean that up before we get into the put it in the oven. Now I'm going to use this spoon to put the mix in the middle of each of these, and I've done one already so you can see where it is. And now we're just going to put in the middle. Right, we've finished the first time going round, and there seems to be quite a bit left, so what we'll do is we'll go around and we'll top up each of them, putting it on the top again where we were. Right, we've been round all of these 4 times and we still had some left, so I've actually put in another dish. We weren't quite sure what the measurements would be because we've never done it in this one before. So anyway, we'll add the little decorations now. Nice fresh blueberry in the middle. And this one as well. And there we go, they're ready. Now this needs to go in a cold oven, please, to start with. And then if you put it on at 180 degrees in a fan assisted oven, it's 180. And the cooking time should be round about 30 minutes. All right. Okay, I've put it in the oven now. The oven was cold. I've set the oven on 180 degrees in my fan assisted oven, and I put it on for 35 minutes, but we'll check how they're doing after about 25 to 30. Right, it's 28 minutes gone, and you can see they're starting to brown nicely. Let's just shut the oven door again. So if we just with our fingers, look, I think we're done. Okay, let's let them cool down a bit now. They've had 28 minutes, we'll let them cool down and then we'll lift one out and show you the end product. Oh, here we are. Here's our 12 mini cheesecakes. I'm very proud of them because I've never made them this size before. It's always been a large one. And here is the dish with the cheesecake that we had left. There's no pastry base around it, so that's probably going to be quite easy to just to eat with a spoon. Anyway, here is one that we're going to show you. And there we are, nicely done. And I'll just cut this open with a knife so you can see the finished product. Here we are, look at that. Isn't that lovely? And there's some of our homemade blackcurrant jam there, which we're going to eat together. I can't resist it. I'm going to try a little piece now. Looks absolutely gorgeous. A bit of jam. Oh, gorgeous. Enjoy.